everyone, Yukiro here, and today I'm just going to answer a few questions I've been asked here and there, some on YouTube, some not, about myself as a VTuber. Just so then, if anyone's curious, they can watch this video and maybe learn a little bit more about me. So the first question I get asked quite a bit is, how come I don't have a lot of views? Although the account itself is a little bit old, I started it a while back with the intention of doing book reviews. My journey into being a VTuber is still relatively new. I'm also an indie VTuber, so that means I don't have a big company backing me up. And if I want to promote myself, I'd need to do that myself. And I can be a little bit lazy when it comes to promoting myself and pushing myself out there. I do try, obviously. I use Facebook and YouTube. I do sometimes, when I remember, put little clips up on TikTok and Instagram. But for the most part, I'm just here to have fun, so the big numbers aren't that big of a deal for me. So yeah. So if I wanted to become big and famous and whatnot, I would have to do a lot of promotion, and I already don't have enough time to promote my books and write and obviously make content for this channel, which, plus doing my day job. So that's probably why I'm slowly growing rather than just becoming an instant hit. And to be honest, I'd rather that than actually become an instant hit and then disappoint people. Because at least this way, people who watch and enjoy my content, they already know what they're getting. Whereas if I become suddenly instant and famous and whatnot, I fear that I would disappoint people, and I don't want to disappoint people, so I'm happy taking it slow. Would I like to have more numbers so then I can monetize? Yeah, I guess. It's everybody's dream, I guess, to be able to make money from doing things they love and have fun with. But it's not the main goal for me. The main goal is just to be here to have fun, and if other people enjoy my content, then great, and hopefully they have fun too. Would I ever consider joining a VTuber studio, sort of like VJojo or Hololive or whatever? I've thought about it, and I don't think I would, just because I like making content that I do make, and I can pick and choose what I want to make. Of course, if I ever did get scouted out for a big name studio, I would have to think about it, because there's a lot of thought that goes into it. Kind of like what I would do if someone asked me to come an exclusive author for a platform or something. I wouldn't want to be stuck, doing the same sort of content over and over and getting bored. So yeah, would I join a studio? So I mean, it definitely had to be something I'd look into. If I could still do my content on this channel and do what I wanted to do, then maybe. But that's not usually how things work. You usually have to stop uploading to your normal channel and then just focus on for that job. So I don't know. It's something I would have to consider, because being exclusive to a platform has its limitations, and I've already seen what that's like for writing platforms. In the case of some of my friends, sometimes it can be a good thing. You get more promos, you get a lot more attention on yourself. But on the downside, you're limited to what you can and can't do. And obviously you can't just leave because you're under contract, unless the contract allows for you to leave. And as those of you who have watched a previous video of mine, contracts are difficult in some industries to get out of, even after the other person has sort of broken the contract. And I've unfortunately had that experience with a certain platform that I won't get into here, because it's a whole other industry. So yeah, it would have to be a lot of thought that went into it for me. For now, I'm happy just being an indie and just being able to do what I want when I want and just have fun with it. So that would definitely have to be something I would look into. do I ever plan on getting my own, so like unique to me model? I am planning on it. I still want to keep the dragon elf theme, because that just fits me so well. Obviously this current model is amazing. I love it. It's very, very beautiful. It's got, quite fluid animation, and you can do a lot with it. There's a lot of poses, a lot of expressions. The only downside is like other people can have this model if they wanted to, and I can't tell them not to, because it's for everybody basically. So that is the downside to using this model. Granted, I haven't seen anyone else use it at the moment, so we're okay. But I would like, a model unique for me. Unfortunately, that does cost money, so I am looking around to see what artists fit what I want. I will need reference pictures, so I'm hoping to get something like that done at some point. And then obviously I need to figure out what artist and rigger and everything else that I want to sort of like go to. I do have some ideas. I'm following the people on, I can't remember the website, but there's a website where people like offer their services for VTubers. Let's see if I can remember what it is. VGen. So I've got a couple of ideas going on there. I have ordered some references for an idea, but that was very recently, so that won't be shown anytime soon. I have given the artist, permission to like upload it, like as they're working on it, if they wanted to. And I am following them on Twitter or X, so hopefully we'll get some news about that in a couple of weeks. I only ordered it like last night, the night before I think it was. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But it is just a reference for when I do eventually get to ordering the model. I may or may not use the same artist, I don't know. That's something I'll have to look into at some point. Because obviously getting the model and rigging it is, quite expensive. There are cheap options out there, which I'll have to go with to start with, but I want to invest in an artist that I like and an artist that I can trust. So right now I'm just sort of like dipping my toes into the proverbial sea, so to speak. But until then, we've got good models to go with for now. I do want to have a nice dress to go to wear though, instead of what I've got. Not that there's anything wrong with showing my booba, but I'm a little bit less showy in real life, so I thought a nice dress would fit a bit better. Potentially I might get like costume changes, even if it's just one extra costume. I also plan to have my hair up, but maybe I can also have my hair down, so I'll have to save for it. So a new model will be a long time coming, I think. Maybe next year, if I've saved up enough. We'll have to wait and see on that. So schedules, I know I tend to stream live on Thursday, or was it Wednesday? Wednesdays or Thursdays is usually the time I stream live. Obviously summer holidays are a little bit different because I don't know when kids are going to be allowed. Generally, my nephew is staying over his dad's for a couple of days, so I should be able to stream tomorrow. It might even be tomorrow by the time this video goes live and I've edited it and everything, but anyway. So my schedules are Wednesdays and or Thursdays, mainly because I do like my daytime job. That's usually on a Tuesday and a Sunday, but we've got new managers and, well, not to complain too much, but she's put me in on a Friday and I can't work Fridays due to my other job, so it's chaos. It's complete and utter chaos. So I tend to stick with Wednesdays and Thursdays for my streaming, just because that tends to be the days off they give me. But that could all change. I will let people know if it does change. I do try and stream at least once a week though, because, it's fun. But if I can't at some point for some reason or other, I will let people know. Would I like to do it more than once a week? Yes, I would. And sometimes I manage to get it to do a live stream twice. Sometimes I think I managed 3 last week. Or there might have been the week before, I can't remember now. But unfortunately, this doesn't pay the bills, so I can only do it in my free time. And I have been starting to write again, so my free time is a little bit up in the air, especially with hours being weird at my day job. But I will try and be as constant as I can with that, because obviously being constant is better for you guys, better for me. It's just all around better. What content do I usually post? For those not, regular, I usually play RPGs because I love storytelling. So it'll be like Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, maybe like Fallout or Skyrim if I ever get around to playing those live. Sometimes I play non-RPG games though, like I've played That's Not My Neighbor. I've played the watermelon game. I can't remember what it's called. Suzuki, I think. Oh, I'm terrible at remembering stuff. Yeah, I'll play different games. I'm not really one much for horror, but I have played FNAF, the first one. That's only because I knew I would be able to at least handle that one, because it's not scary so much as it's just like, something jumped out at you. But horror games, I can't really play horror games because I'm a chicken wuss. Okay? The queen of all Welsh dragons is a chicken wuss. I've said it. Now you know. Would I ever collab with someone? I'd be happy to collab. I've obviously did the one podcast slash whatever you want to call it with Knight. I would happy to do something like that again, or with other people, even if it wasn't with Knight. Or we can play games together, which I've also done with Knight and Timar. Although that wasn't live, that was just us messing around and me recording it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind collabing. Obviously, I would have to have some sort of rules set in place. I trust Timar and Knight because they've been around for a while, and I knew Timar from my writing career, so I knew what sort of language to expect from him. He's pretty sweet. He's a very good person, and obviously Knight, I'm rather familiar with Knight and how they talk as well, so I had no problem with Knight coming on stream either. Obviously, so I would have to sort of like vet the person a little bit and make sure they're unproblematic in sort of what words people use, I'm not that fussed. Like if you want to do that on your own channel, that's whatever, you do you, boo. But I want this channel to be as unproblematic as possible. That may or may not happen, I don't know. Drama is gonna drama. Hopefully we don't find any, but sometimes it happens. And I'll admit, sometimes I can be a little bit of a troll. I like to poke people sometimes, so maybe it'll find me, I don't know. Who knows? But it is whatever. It's whatever. I'll try and keep this as drama-free as possible, which is why I avoid certain, topics. Because not everyone's going to agree on some stuff. Anyway, would I do other content besides gaming? Well, I have. I've already shown me opening the Baldur's Gate Magic the Gathering cards, and I do plan on doing another opening video for that. I just need to edit it. Well, I can't post that for another couple of days, depending on when this video comes out. But anyway, so I do plan on doing more of that. So maybe I'll do more unboxing videos. They'll probably just be Magic though, because that's the only thing I'd order and be excited for. Those would probably be the only quote-unquote live stuff I do, because, it's kind of hard to VTube that sort of content. Because I kind of need the camera in order to look at my hands and the cards I'm drawing. Unless I bought like 2 cameras, in which case I'm not even going to go there, because that would be fun, but at the same time really complicated. Well, it wouldn't be complicated set up, but it is just, I don't need 2 cameras, okay? I really don't. But maybe I can do other content. I don't know. We'll see. So another question I got asked a while back is, would I ever do a face reveal? My answer to that is no, at least for now. Mainly because the whole reason I went the VTuber route was so I could stay unanimous. That's less for my safety because I don't really care about myself as much, but for the safety of those who I live with, because obviously I've got a nephew who is a minor, and I also got my friend whose little one comes over and she's even younger. So for their safety, I don't want to show my face, and, you know, show people who I am, where I live, and anything else personal. So for now, no, I will not be doing a face reveal. You've had a hands reveal and maybe like the odd leg or foot or whatever I've accidentally, you know, shown. But I don't plan on doing a face reveal just for the safety of it. But if there's anything, you know, topic-wise people want to ask and you want me to do a video about, I'm happy to answer more questions. Those were just some of the, you know, the more common ones I've seen here and there. But anyway, so that's it for now. It was nice chatting with you all. And I will see you hopefully we'll get to play some more Dragon Age, because we really need to finish Origins so I can play Dragon Age 2 and then I can play Inquisition, and then hopefully we'll be able to play the game soon. But anyway, rambles aside, ramble bambles, we'll see you all hopefully soon. Nostar.